What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute intermediate magic circle workout. If we've not met before, hi, I'm Margaret, I'm 27. I'm a certified Pilates instructor. For this workout, all you need is a magic circle. If you don't have a magic circle, you'll be okay without it, but it's gonna be up to you to get creative with the modifications. We'll go ahead and get started just by coming all the way down to our mat. I want you to find a comfortable seated position, whatever that's gonna look like for you. Cross-legged, legs out in front of you. You can sit in butterfly. That works great too. Let me double check my mic, make sure it's on. We're good. Take your hands right to the tops of your legs. It'll be one big roll of the shoulders to open up through your chest. I want you to feel like your shoulder blades are just kind of sliding down and back. We'll take 4 deep breaths from there. It's an inhale to breathe in through your nose, fill your body up with air, and then exhale out through the mouth, let it go. Good. For 3 more like that, it's a big inhale. And then we'll exhale out, let it go. Good, this will be 2, big inhale. And then exhale out, let it go. This will be our last one, big inhale. And then exhale out, let everything go. Good. With that last exhale, let's reach the arms up overhead, hook your thumbs together. I want you to press the fingertips up and then pull down through the shoulder blades. Good, 2 more like that. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, let the shoulder blades lift, and then exhale, pull apart on the thumbs, roll those shoulders down and back. Just 1 more, we reach it up, and then pull it down. Good, let's drop the right hand down, reach the left arm up overhead, nice big side body stretch. Exhale, press it up to center, right arm comes up, left arm drops down, we reach up and over towards the left. Good, 2 more each side. Left hand comes up, right arm is going to drop down. Ooh, we'll take it back up. We go over to the left. Good, and then 1 more time, we'll come over towards the right. I want you to stop when you're in like the comfortable position for you for your side body stretch. Take the left hand, we're going to rotate down, tap your fingertips to the mat. It'll be a little bit smaller than we're used to. Usually I make you do this in a mermaid position. Let's just do 1 more, rotate it down. And then open up. We'll press ourselves up and over to the left side, left hand down, right arm up. Good, pause right here, and then we'll rotate down through the shoulder, tapping the right fingertips to the mat, and then exhaling to open up. For 1 more like that, we bring it down, and then we'll open up. Good, from right here, let's press all the way up through center. I want you to grab onto your magic circle. Hopefully you have that somewhere nearby. We'll take the magic circle just in between the legs, about 1 inch above the knees. Feet are going flat on the mat. You'll open the feet about hips distance. Give the ring a good squeeze. You'll reach your arms out in front of you, a big inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, you draw belly button into the spine, continuing to squeeze onto the magic circle as you lower yourself down towards the mat. Shoulders will go down, head will go down, arms will reach back overhead. You take a big inhale, fill everything up with air, and then exhale, lift arms above the shoulders. We'll tuck chin to chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through that ring. Reach your hands towards the tops of your legs, roll yourself all the way up through seated. We'll do that 2 more times. We inhale and then exhale, roll it all the way down to the mat. Good, shoulders go down, head goes down, arms reach back overhead. You take that big inhale, and then exhale, lift arms above the shoulders, tuck chin to chest, draw in from the belly button, press into the hips, squeeze onto the ring, come on up. Let's go for 1 more, we take it down. Good, I feel like I haven't used the ring in so long. This is gonna hurt tomorrow. Roll it all the way up, and once you come up through seated, we're grabbing onto the ring, popping over to our right hip. I want you to bend at your knees and then take the ring so it comes towards the top edge of your mat. We'll place the right leg through the ring, just about 1 inch above the ankle. You'll flex through that right foot, and then lower yourself down onto the right forearm. From right here, left foot comes to the top of the ring. You're pressing up and away through your right side. I want you to inhale, open up through that left leg, pointing the knee up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you're closing the left knee back down. Okay, we're not squeezing on the ring or really like anything with the ring. It's just kind of there as a prop right now. And this is kind of, I'm gonna call it an inverted clamshell because we're internally rotating at the hip instead of focusing on that big external rotation. Although, are we still getting it? Sure. Did I overcomplicate this exercise? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely I did, but here we are. Let's go for 3 more. It's 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. Left leg is going to come up. I want you to place the left leg on top of the ring so that it mirrors the right. You're flexing through both of your feet and you give me a big exhale, squeeze down on the ring. Inhale, release. Big exhale, we squeeze it down. Inhale, release. For 6 more, we take it down. Lift it up. For 5. For 4. 3, 2. Last one, release the ring, left leg stays on top of the ring. You're gonna have to stabilize through that left side. Disconnect the right leg from the bottom of the ring. You're going to give me an exhale, pull the right knee towards you. Inhale, slide that right leg out. You can extend it as close to straight as you can get. We're pulling in, pressing out. Try to keep the left side still. You're gonna feel a lot of work through your obliques right here. That's absolutely correct. Let's go for 6 more. It's 6. For 5. For 4. 3. 2. Last one, right leg goes back through the ring. You're going to connect the right leg there and then take the left leg, slide it through the ring and press those legs out to straight, point through your toes. We'll reach the left arm up above the shoulder. I want you to take a big inhale, mentally prepare right here. Exhale, we're going to roll back onto the right hip, lift the legs, reach your hand up towards your toes. Okay, and then we lower it back down, you come back to this same starting point, okay? So we're in one nice long line, you're just rolling back a little bit onto that right hip to give yourself some room to lift up. Reaching up towards the right toes, we lower down. It's a little bit of a twist as well. Good. Pressing up and out onto that ring so we can feel a connection to the outer thighs. Let's go for 4 more, it's 4. For 3. For 2. Ooh. And then last one. Good. With that last one, everything comes down. You're keeping your legs in one nice long line. And then we'll lower ourselves down all the way onto our right side, making a little pillow for the head with the bicep. We're lifted up and away from the mat. Flex in both of your feet. For 20 reps, we're pressing out on that ring. It's 20. Good. I'll count in my head. 15, 14, good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the left leg, bring it outside of the ring, and then take it to the top of your ring. You're still flexed in both of your feet. 20 reps, we squeeze down. It's 20. Good, and try to keep it slow and controlled. It's really easy with the ring to do a really fast-paced pulse. I want it to stay like really slow, right? See if you can really dig deep into the inner thighs. Good. All right, I'm gonna call this 10. I don't know if it actually is. This will be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We take the left leg. You're going to slide it through the ring, press up and out onto those inside pads, and then very carefully, you're going to reach the arms out overhead. And we're just gonna roll ourselves over onto our tummy. It might not be super graceful, and that is absolutely okay. You're keeping the legs reaching back behind you. If you need to readjust the ring, go ahead. Readjust, that's totally fine. Hands are coming down, forearms are coming down. You're dropping your chest, dropping your head. Now we'll continue to keep the legs lifted. I want you to press into your hands, press into your forearms, lift the chest up off of the mat. Inhale, you take it right back down. For 2 more, you lift up. And then lower down. Last one, you lift up. and you lower down. Let's add on some movement with the legs. We're going to lift up through the chest as we bend through the knees, pulling the feet towards our butt. You'll lower the chest, extend the legs. For 4 more, we lift the chest, bend the knees, reach the legs out, lower the chest down. For 3, for 2, and then last one. With that last one, everything comes down. You can bend the knees, reach back for the ring, slide the legs out, and then just put your ring right next to you. We'll press ourselves up off of the mat and then reach hips to heels, finding yourself in a child's pose. Gosh, the one gripe I have with a lighter colored mat is I can see like everything on it. It gets so dirty so quick. Anyway, when you're ready, you're gonna bring yourself back up into a seated position. We'll come onto our left side and we get to repeat all of that fun stuff again. How fun. Bring your ring towards the edge of your mat. We're going to slide the left leg to the inside. Now we start off with the knees bent. So find that comfortable spot for your legs, and then lower down onto your left forearm. You've got shoulder on top of elbow, fingertips reaching nice and long. You're pressing up and away from your mat. Right leg finds the top of the ring, and I'm pressing right about at like my big toe mound, right about at the ball of the foot. We'll keep the right knee bent. You're gonna open up, pointing the knee towards the ceiling, and then close the legs down. Maybe you can make the knees touch. Good, we open up, and then we'll bring it down. Good. Perfect. And we'll continue to press up and away from the mat through our left side. It's like you're holding in a side plank. Good. Whew. Okay, let's go for 4 more. It's 4. For 3. For 2. And then last one. Good, right leg opens up. You're going to put the right leg so that it mirrors your left, flexing through both of the feet. It's a big exhale as we squeeze down on the ring. Inhale, you'll release. Now check in with the left side of the body. Is it staying locked into place, or do you feel yourself compressing down towards the mat as you move through the leg? Try to isolate this movement from the hip towards the arch of the foot. Let's go for 6 more. It's 6. For 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Whew, you're going to keep the right leg, sorry about my screaming. You're going to keep the right leg where it's at. You're still pressing up and away from your mat, okay? Disconnect the left leg from the ring. Now you got to find your sweet spot where you can keep the ring where it's at without it kind of tilting back and forth. We'll take the left leg. You're going to pull the knee in and then slide the leg out, kicking your leg through the ring. We bring it in. Remember, it's a lot of obliques. So if you feel right side obliques, you're doing it right, I promise. I know it's like a little bit disorienting. You're like, I should be feeling, you know, inner thigh or hip. And I want you to kind of dismantle that way of thinking that you should be feeling something somewhere. You could feel things anywhere. You could feel this exercise in your hip. You could feel it in your obliques. You could feel it in your shoulders, and everything is right. Let's go for 4 more. It's 4. For 3. Whoop, 2, my ring is tilting. Last one, we slide the leg back through the ring. You're going to take your, whatever leg that is, reach it to the inside and then kick those legs out to straight. From here, reaching the right arm up above the shoulder so we can lift up and away from the mat. We're pressing out onto the ring. You roll back onto your left hip, reach the hand up towards the feet, and then inhale, we lower the legs down. We find this nice straight line. Exhale, we roll it back. Hopefully you're not as close to a wall as I am. I'm like rolling right into it. It's better than when I used to do this on my table. I would straight up roll off of the table to try and do this. Good, we're not gonna do a lot. It's about 4 more. We'll go 4. For 3. For 2. Whoop. And then last one. Good. Legs come back down. You keep them in this nice long line, and we'll lower ourselves down onto our left side, making a little pillow for your head with your bicep lifting up and away from your mat. So you've got a little bit of space right here, enough that you could slide your fingertips underneath you, or if you want to imagine a visual, imagine a ladybug can crawl underneath you. Okay, when you're ready, if you're ready, we're pressing up into that ring. We're hitting outer thighs, flexing the feet. You press up and release. We're going for 20. Nice and slow. Good. I'm trying to keep myself composed for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that right leg, give it a second. You're going to place the right leg on top of the ring, and we do that same thing for 20 squeezes. I like a flexed foot. If you'd prefer to go pointed toe, take it there. Big exhale, we squeeze it down. Inhale, you'll release. Remember, it's 20 total. We're going 19. Good. Keep breathing. Just pretend you're anywhere else. Pretend we're already done with this series. Whoo! I lost count, so let's call this 10. For 9, we'll go 8, 7, 6, oh my gosh, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We take the right leg. You're going to slide it through the ring. Now from here, we're going to roll ourselves backwards onto our back. So if you don't have enough room on your mat, it's not going to be a really smooth maneuver. And that was really a cue for me. But if you have enough room, just kind of roll back and keep the ring where it's at. Once you get onto your back, we'll lift the knees up above the hips, shins parallel to the ceiling, and I want you to take your hands to your hips. Notice right away if your pelvis is tipping up. See if you can pull it back. I don't want you to press your low back into the mat. That's not what I'm looking for. I just want you to make sure that there's a straight line from hip up towards the rib cage instead of a curved line, like so. Okay, once you get right here, your legs stay where they're at. We're reaching arms up above the shoulders. It's a big exhale. Crunch up through head, neck, and shoulders, pressing your hands outside of your hips. Inhale, you'll lower all the way back down. For 4 more, we press up, and then we'll lower down. Good. For 3. For 2. Last one, you're going to crunch up and hold it right there. Kick the legs up to straight, pointing through your toes. I want you to twist the ring just a little bit and twist your legs so that your right leg is kind of on top, left leg is kind of turned out. We'll take an inhale, lower the legs, lift the legs. You're going to twist the opposite way, lower and lift. We stay up in this crunch. We lower and lift, lower and lift. Now I'm finding for me, it's working better on one side than the other, and that is okay. Good, just one more each side. Twist, it's just a little twist. And twist. Good, everything will come down, head, neck, and shoulders. Legs will stay lifted up above your hips. Now I need to readjust my ring or else things are gonna get whack. Flex through your feet. Tuck the tailbone under, press into your hands, press into your shoulders. We're going to exhale, press out on the ring. Inhale, release. Exhale, press out. Inhale, release. Let's go 10 more. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to keep everything right here. I'm just going to scoot down a little bit towards the top edge of my mat so I have some room. Legs are staying lifted up above your hips. You're rolling the shoulders down and back, pressing into your hands, pressing into your shoulders. We'll take a big exhale. As we send the legs back overhead, we're going to lift the hips up. Roll down through your spine. That was a sneaky rollover, right? You can lower your legs, either keep them right at 90 above the hips, or you can lower the legs to about 45. Big exhale, you lift up and over. Let's go for 3 more. It's 3. For 2. And then last one, you're going up and over. Hold it right here. Bending at the elbows. Hands come to the lower back, fingertips point up. Thumbs are pointed to you. I want you to point your toes. Take an inhale, lower the legs down. Maybe you can tap your toes to the mat. Exhale, we'll take it up. Good. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, we'll take it up. Let's go for 4 more. We'll go 4. For 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. Legs go up above the hips. You can kind of tilt them back a little bit. Hands come down to the mat. We'll roll ourselves all the way down. Take a second, take a breath, pulling the knees in towards your chest. I'm hoping my mic wasn't smashed that whole time. We're going to grab back onto the ring and we'll move through that same exact series, just taking the ring in between the ankles. So if you need to readjust, go ahead and readjust. If the rollover or inversions in general are not for you, just omit this part. You can just lift and lower the legs. You can squeeze onto the ring, or you can just skip to cool down, okay? Once you get right here, for 10 times, we're going to squeeze on the ring and then release. Now, I like a pointed toe right here. Squeeze, release for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ooh, my foot's cramping. Last one. Good. Point your toes. Keep the hands down on the mat. Roll the shoulders down and back. We'll start to send the legs back behind the head as we lift up through the hips. Good. Nice slow inhale. We lower all the way back down. We're doing 4 more like that. You can lower the legs as much as is comfortable. Lift the legs up. Good. Take it right back down. Good. We'll go for 3. For 2. And then last one. Good. With that last one, you're keeping your legs pressing up behind the head, bending at the elbows. Hands come to the lower back, fingertips point up. Thumbs are pointed to you. We're going to drop the legs down towards the mat. Big exhale, you lift up. Jackknife. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, you press up. You're using the strength of your upper body to help support you. For 2 more, it's 2. Good. Legs go up above the hips. You can kind of tilt them back a little bit. Hands come down to the mat. We'll roll ourselves all the way down. Lower down through your spine all the way to the mat. Pulling your knees in, you can put your ring off to the side. Both feet come to your mat. You're just going to drop the knees over towards the left. Take things up through center and then move it over towards the right. Good. Take a moment, take a breath. Woo, when you're ready, we bend at both of the knees, feet flat on the mat. You'll grab back onto your ring, reach the ring up above your chest, take a big inhale. Exhale, we're going to tuck chin to chest. You'll roll yourself up. If your feet move, it's okay. Lift the ring up overhead once you come up to seated. Inhale here, exhale, lower the ring as we lower down through the spine. Shoulder blades come down, head goes down, arms reach back overhead. Let's do that 4 more times. Rolling up, maybe you squeeze onto the ring, you lift that ring up overhead. Inhale here, exhale, we lower it down. Shoulders down, head down, arms reach back. That's 4. This is going to be 3. Meanest thing I can make you do is a roll up at the end of class. Actually, let me rephrase. Meanest things I can make you do is a roll up after we just did 2 sets of jackknives. That wasn't my initial plan for this class, but that's where we ended up. This will be our last one. We get to roll all the way up. And then 1 more time, we're rolling ourselves all the way down to the mat, shoulders down, head down. You can pull the ring in, pull your feet in, and then again, let's drop both knees over towards the left, up to center, and then both knees over towards the right. Awesome. Okay, from right here, just take a second, take a breath. We're going to put the ring off to the side and we'll make our way up into seated. Now, we're gonna do a roll up. It does not have to be graceful to come up to seated. Just tuck chin to chest. If you have to use momentum, use momentum. That's totally fine. We're in our cool down, so you don't have to worry about things too much. I want you to reach your legs all the way out in front of you. Open up through your feet so that they're about mat's distance apart. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Again, you can hook the thumbs together, press your chest forward, maybe finding a little bit of a back bend. And then we'll exhale, hinge forward at the hips, finding a forward fold. Hands to the feet, hands to the shins, or hands to your mat. We'll inhale, and then exhale, you can let it go. Good, when you're ready, we roll it back up to seated. 2 more like that. We reach the arms up and around, hook the thumbs, reach up, maybe press the chest forward, find a little bit of a back bend. Good, when you're ready, we hinge forward at the hips, reaching down towards the feet, the shins, or the mat. It's an inhale, and then an exhale to let things go. Good, we roll it back up for 1 more. Big inhale, circle the arms up and around. Good, maybe press the chest forward, open up through the back body. Good, exhale, hinge at the hips. We find that forward fold. Big inhale. Exhale out, you'll let it go. Good, and then bring it all the way back up to seated. Okay, from right here, you're grabbing onto the ring. I want you to take it just in between your boobs, right in the center of your chest. One hand goes on the ring, the other hand's going to stack on top of it. Okay, we'll sit up nice and tall right here, and then I want you to inhale, start to round down through your spine. Pointing the ring down towards the mat, tucking chin to chest. You'll get to a point you can't go anymore. Inhale there, and then exhale, restock your spine, stacking shoulders on top of hips, lifting the crown of the head up. It's really gentle pressure on the ring. Really, all the ring is doing right here is giving us some support and giving us a little bit of feedback. 2 more like this. We sit up tall. We're going to tuck chin to chest, round forward, pointing the ring down towards the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, rebuild the spine. Good, for 1 more, we bring it down. Good, and then we'll take it right back up. Good. Once you get back up, the ring is coming in between your hands. Push the ring out in front of you. Let's twist over towards the left and then reach the ring towards the outside of the left foot. That's kind of like saw, right? Except we have both hands reaching. We're going to pulse right here, reaching 3, 2, and 1, pull everything back in, de-rotate through center, and then take the same thing over towards the right. I just have to scoot over because I'm too close to the wall. We'll rotate to the right, hinge it forward, reach the ring to the outside of the right foot. You pulse it forward, 3, 2, 1, bring everything up. Let's do 2 more each direction. Over towards the left, reach it forward, pulse 3, pulse 2, and 1. Everything comes up. Over to the right, we pulse it, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on up. 1 more time to the left. We pulse 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. 1 more time to the right. We're going to reach and hinge. We pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Bring everything right back up. You're going to take the ring in front of you, lift the ring up overhead, and then just for 3 reps, we're going to bend at the elbows, lower the ring down so it comes over your head like a halo. Press it right back up overhead. We'll go for 2. And then last one. Good, reach the ring up and around. We're going to hinge forward from the hips, taking the ring down towards the mat. Press one of the pads down to the mat and then stack your hands on top of each other. We're gonna do a little bit of extension through the spine, so press down into the ring. You can lift your chest, lift your gaze, and then inhale, release the ring. You can curve things up. It's really tiny, so just stick with me. If you need to pull the ring in, pull it in. Let's go 2 more. We press it down. Lift it up. For 1 more, we bring it down. And then press it up. Good. With that, take the ring off to the side. You can pull your legs in. Take any other stretches that you feel like you need, but you're all finished with me for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout. If you did, as always, please let me know down in the comments. Remember, you're awesome. You could do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you in our next video. I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't